Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, awakened soul stars of the promised land of heaven on earth. Today is the second of 10 galactic activation portals in a row on the Mayan calendar. Everything is accelerating and ramping up. The Kundalini of Pachamama is rising, and our individual kundalinis rise like the phoenix rising out of the old, scorched earth. The nefarious ones are losing ground as we take back this realm and transform her back into the paradise she has always been. We are being empowered through our passions of the heart to manifest our visions of heaven on earth. We rise higher up the Ascension vortex into a new plateau of discovery and bliss activations. Whatever needs resolving is coming up to be released and returned to sender. The Great Spirit is protecting all the children of the sun as we navigate these unprecedented waters of the unknown and merge the physical with the non-physical, matter with spirit, in alchemical marriage of Heros Galmos. Shiva dances with Shakti in the celebration of the light. We are breaking free of all false nefarious contracts that were projected upon our light to keep the reincarnation cycle going long enough to expand into the far reaches of the infinite multidimensional space-time continuum. The jig is up and the game is shifting into the starseed's favor. Keep rising in the glory and the light. The inorganic beings must now work with all earth shamans to assist in shifting this timeline to the one true organic ascension timeline so all can be freed from the false slave matrix of the dark agenda. All starseeds are being awakened into their Buddha nature through the pure awareness within. The kingdom of God is at hand and the heavenly gates are fully open and downloading the angelic codes into every sentient being of the new earth. Keep rising in the glory as the goddess spreads her wings and takes her maiden flight through the halls of Amanti and into the fields of Elysium. New Lemurians, shine your divine virtue brightly and keep holding the light of love deep within the secret chamber within, and blaze this realm with your highest codes of Shambhala. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions for you today from our scribes of the New Earth, so be sure to stick around to the very end. And let us know in the comments below how you're feeling with these intense, powerful galactic activation portal energies and these powerful, fiery energetics flowing in from the great central sun. The heat is on from the fires that burn from within. Can you feel it? Now with these powerful energetics flowing in, we had many earth changes and activations all over this realm. We had massive flooding today in Africa, South Sudan, over 800,000 of our people affected by some of the worst flooding in 60 years, and in the Congo, massive flooding, leaving thousands of our people displaced. We have a major humanitarian crisis on our hands. Our love, our prayers, our blessings go to all of our people suffering because of these great earth changes as Mama Earth keeps purging, releasing, cleansing, preparing for this great quantum leap, the shift of the ages. As Gaia ascends, we ascend with her. Also on the Schumann charts today, new activities. We have some new light codes coming in. We had 2 overtone amplitudes, 18 hertz and 11 hertz. This is just getting started as we keep rising through this ascension vortex, the sacred spiral of heaven. We also had many activations all over this realm with 158 M1.5 or greater earthquakes in the last 24 hours, a powerful uptick in activations. Most powerful today in the root chakra, 6-0, South Sandwich Islands. The rainbow serpent fully activated and rising. Earlier today, East Timor, 5.7. Gardendale, Texas, 3.7, 37 into 73, heaven on earth. Chiapas, Mexico 4-2, Indonesia 4-1, Dominican Republic, another 3-7, activation New Atlantean, divine masculine, raising the earth into heaven, meet in the middle, this is the great merging, Papua New Guinea 4.1, Chiapas, Mexico 4-3, Kermadec Islands 4-7, Chiba, Japan 4-2, in the heart of Lemuria, Pahala, Hawaii, we had 2 activations right in a row, 3-0, 3-2, another activation, Gardendale, Texas 3-3, 33, Divine Mastery, Banda Sea 5-1, British Virgin Islands 3.8, 11, Gateway, Mentone, Texas 4-4, Baja, California, Mexico 3-1, south of Fiji Islands 4-4, Fiji 4-4, 549, 520 kilometer depth, very deep into the earth, 8-8 portal, Lionsgate, the Lyran nation of New Lemuria coming in, Kodiak Island, Alaska, and the crown of Lemuria 3-5, Myanmar 4-5, Council of 9 energy coming in, Mid-Indian Ridge 5-2, another hard activation, Pahala, Hawaii 3.1, and Hawaii 3.6, another Council of 9 activation. And all you starseeds out there, I'm sure you're feeling this deep in the heart chakra. I know we felt it today. This is the Cor Leon, the heart of the lion, the Leo energy, the fire rising, the threefold flame being totally activated in the heart chakra center, middle Dantian, Itsu Island, Japan 4.5, another 9, Kermadec Island 5-0, south of Panama, Central America 5-2, Somalia, Africa again today 4.6, Sinaloa, Mexico 4-4, another 8 activation, 888, 8th dimensional energy coming in, Papua New Guinea 4.6, 79 kilometer depth, the whole ring of fire lit up and activated, all grids fully online. The dragon tunnels, the dragon lines are fully flowing and safe for entry. The caves have been cleared and ready for mission. 717 coming in, the dragon nation with us now. La Luna out tonight, bright and beautiful, almost full for this powerful full moon coming up in a couple days. So really feel into this divine goddess feminine energy, 3737. Flowing in from source, 737, heaven descending upon earth. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 3 degrees, 30 minutes Gemini. The sun is at 25 degrees, 26 minutes Sagittarius. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 26 degrees Sagittarius, a flag bearer in a battle. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 4 degrees Gemini, holly and mistletoe bring Christmas spirit to a home. Wee from astrologyweekly.com. Now my sacred condor pulls a card for you today from the Oracle deck, Beyond Lemuria, from Izzy Ivy. The card she pulled for you today, very beautiful, sacred geometry and the blue ray energy. Card 20, Beyond the Mind. Thinking with the heart, being present, heart and mind connection, meditation, the bliss of being, quieting the monkey mind, fathoming the unfathomable, finding happiness within, going beyond intellectual limitation. The mind is a wonderful tool for moving us through the logistical elements of life so we can function in the world. However, its endless chatter, self-doubt, limiting stories, and subconscious programs can also keep us in our suffering. One of the fundamental problems with mind chatter is that it takes us out of the present moment. As soon as we are in the past or the future, we can no longer be our most empowered in the present. When we are stuck in the past or worrying about our future, we are not in command of our now. All we are doing is draining our energy and removing ourselves from the beauty of this incredible moment where anything is possible. That is not to say we shouldn't plan for the future or honor the past. This message is about bringing our awareness to the present. We are naturally wired to be everywhere but the present moment. Just as we would exercise to keep our body fit and healthy, it is useful to practice being here and now. learning to find inner spaces of peace and silence, regardless of external circumstances, is one of the greatest gifts we can cultivate for ourselves. Much of Western culture and societal pivots on a mind-based paradigm that has served us in getting from A to B in a very linear way, but it is not holistic, and the cracks are starting to show. We learn that logic is always the right approach. However, more and more people are feeling unfulfilled, unhappy, and anxious, even though we are living more comfortably and with fewer threats. What can we do about this? The answer is learning to just be, even just for 10 minutes of your day. There are many techniques to help you to quiet the mind. Find the ones that work for you, and as your internal world becomes more peaceful, conscious, empowered, and meaningful, so too will your external world. They are interconnected. True bliss is experienced completely and utterly in the present moment. In essence, it is the feeling we spend so much of our life seeking. Ironically, we have access to this feeling always, without external stimulants or concepts. Allow everything to drop away so you are present. It can take some work, but presence and bliss are totally within your grasp. Commodity-driven society tells us we need to seek things outside of ourselves to feel safe and happy. This thinking keeps us out of the magic. The enlightened soul knows there is so much more. This is also connected to the garden of inner delight. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Divine Feminine 7777, December's lucky full moon is your year-end gift from the stars. The final full moon of the year is here to help us reflect on and release the past. The December full moon, happening on the 18th, is also called the cold full moon, and it is happening in the sign of Gemini, the fun, adaptable, outgoing, intelligent, but also can be indecisive, impulsive, and willing to try everything. It is the last full moon of the year. It represents a full circle, not only 1 month, but also 1 year, that brings endings and new beginnings in a wider sense. In the cold, dark winter time, we are invited to go within and focus on the spiritual energy more, not so much on the material side of life. Winter brings emptiness, magic, mysticism with it, and we are invited to find deeper meanings in our life. The connections between everything there is, their meaning, and their effect onto our lives. Even though it might not look like on the outside, everything is evolving, even if it is dark and unfriendly. When you go deeper, you will realize this is only at first glance. In reality, a whole new magical world is opening up to you. You will realize we can find magic everywhere. We just need to look deeper. The Gemini full moon will expose dysfunctional love relationships that are not bringing progress anymore, but are holding us back and making us go around in circles, or are blocking our growth. This full moon energy might cause a lot of tension, triggering, an eruption of hidden feelings and emotions in your everyday, third-dimensional life. Focus on yourself and try to bring yourself into balance and harmony. Be in the present moment. Look deeper and you will get the info that you need to change something and shift the energy. Now is a time for shadow work, growth, visualization, reflection, change. Make a what am I grateful for list and what am I doing next list. It will help you go within, focus on your growth, evolution, ascension, being grateful for all the seemingly negative things that brought so much progress, but were not welcome at first because of the fear of change and the fear of the unknown. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ramona Lappin, get ready to fully ascend. We just had a M-class solar flare and radio blackout after non-stop C-class flares ever since the first one that came right at the tail end of our 1212 plasma, light body, and golden timeline activation. These energies are truly beyond words. I invite you to be fully present with them and all that is transforming within and through you. Can you feel your cells turning crystalline? Your light ship Merkaba spinning faster and activating along with your multidimensional self and DNA? Can you feel yourself merging with your ascended master, guardian, and God source self? This is what is available now. Can you feel that we are ascending? Light ship Earth is ready for full light body activation as we light up. Can you feel it happening? I have felt for most of the afternoon, as if on drugs, my body weightless, natural DMT and oxytocin production had me traveling deep. Being one, all and no thing, total relaxation of the nervous system, and every cell and muscle within my body flooded with bliss. Laughing at how reversed everything is down here, a comedy. Wednesday so heavy, so dense, all one could do was be present, and the neutral observer of these deep purifications, as they do their job, so all can leave faster. All polarities, opposites, and conflicts collapse, and come to peace within the 0-point field. As we transform, all transforms through us now, a quantum God speed. As we merge as one, as we ascend, all ascend, one way or another. Keep focusing on your heart, on the peace, on the silence. There is a lot to connect with, reclaim, reassemble, and remember right now. You'll know what you need to know when you need to know it, but you still have to listen. Your sacred crystal heart knows, and it is the key to your ascension. Eternal love and blessings, Ramona. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Solaris, K-Ra. DNA activation, upgrades, return of the Christ, organic ascension, heaven on earth. DNA contains the instructions for a living organism to grow and function. It tells the cells what role they need to play in the body. It gives instructions to make your heart cells beat, for your body to function, your immune system to fight infection, and all bodily functions and systems communicate effectively. DNA carries instructions and coding that make up a 4-letter alphabet, G, A, T, and C. The sequence of these letters are known as the genetic code. A molecule of DNA resembles a twisted ladder. Each twist of the ladder is made up of 2 DNA letters or strands. A always binds to T and G binds to C. The binding of the letters cause the whole molecule to coil up into a spiral staircase to form the double helix. The ascension process means the process of returning the 12 strands of DNA in our current human form. This is our angelic human form, Hieros Gamos, the kingdom of Christos Sophia, the process of organic ascension. It's the process which the human body's vibration is elevated a little bit at a time through releasing and activation until it's vibrating at the frequency of unconditional love. During this process, the 10 additional DNA strands are being reconnected within the circuitry of the body and the brain. As our bodies elevate in vibration and our new DNA is being connected, our fear-based patterns and beliefs are being released simultaneously to make room for our soon-to-be higher vibrational existence. These additional 10 strands are our interdimensional strands. We are turning back on our interdimensional selves. Now you can see why we have been cut off from them for so long, eons of time. We have 2 biological strands. Those are the 2 strands on the outside spiraling up. The interdimensional strands are the ones bridging those 2 biological strands. So that means those interdimensional strands couldn't talk to our biological strands before. This is what was done to us. We have been cut off from all of our interdimensional abilities through DNA manipulation. We are turning our power back on and claiming our sovereignty back. So basically there are 2 biological strands with 10 interdimensional aspects within them. That's how we arrive at the 12 strands. These 12 then double again, forming 24 strands. Doing this again and again, we are truly limitless. On the Earth, human chromosomes have been tampered with as a result of alien hybridization and genetic modification, and thus humanity is missing a large amount of chromosomal material at multiple layers of the DNA molecule or strings. We should have 12 chromosomes per DNA strand, and the original human 12-strand DNA silicate matrix has a total of 144 chromosomes. Chromo means color, so this activates more colors, color wave spectrums to come online. The NAA has used artificial technology to eliminate a certain color, sound, tone, harmonics, octaves from running in the planetary field. This can potentially eliminate the chromosomal and ray color and its imprint that should be actively held within the human DNA molecule. We are all one. The return of the Christ, this is what it really means. These bloodlines that will embody this new genetic code. 144 living light source codes activated within our DNA, which means you will move beyond the limitations of human form. In moving beyond limitation, you also move beyond fear. This means eventually our civilization will move into unconditional love and what a complete different existence will be. May we all reclaim our solar body of Christ and be eternally free. From SolarisCara.com. And from Dea Cosmic Blu-ray, greetings with love will come to share this note. In this time and space we give the guidance of what is occurring in the now energetically of the 12/12/2021 through the 12/21/2021 portal dates. When viewing from the higher dimensions, we are watching Earth energetically splitting through multidimensional spectrums. This is truly a moment to celebrate, as this was the beginning predestined organic timeline. Mother Sophia Gaia, along with all incarnated souls, has a predestined organic timeline that is constantly interacting energetically, collectively, to ensure that all is met for the achievement of the collective ascension. We mentioned that awakened souls will be best serving their purpose depending on their soul contract when remaining neutral at heart. We refer to the knowing of balancing emotions to find peace and courage, to continue your work soul contract, regardless of what is presented to you, especially when it is very emotionally disturbing. The truths of what have plagued this planet for thousands of years will not be easy for many to accept and comprehend. Yet this universe is not neutral. It is a beautiful organic balance of an integration of the dark and the light within. When your universe was a beautiful balance of polarities, before the artificial intelligence of archons entered, bypassing all sacred laws of your universe, you remembered and loved your dark and light in balance. It is important to clarify that when someone aware and awake spiritually stands in a stance of neutrality and chooses to do nothing when Mother Earth, your Divine Mother, needs you, you are giving away your power and sovereignty. You're also not operating within the mission you agreed to come in for, and this is where you fall into the trappings of the archons of playing their neutral game. Yet finding the courage to remain emotionally neutral enables those who will need for compassionate healing, heart and hands. It is not turning a blind eye, nor agreeing with the horrors that have inflicted humanity. Everyone is on a healing path, and on this organic planetary ascension. Remember, the key is to honor one another in the beauties and the differences that we all are, for we all have been created in the most beautiful uniqueness that allows for us to view and feel things through a completely different spectrum from one another. The reason why this is so important is when we all learn to honor and respect each other's viewing points in this matter, then the true unity consciousness of the beauties of multi-races that were created for would come to be, becoming invisible and unstoppable for the fruition of ascension, united, as we would truly give homage to one another's differences, as only together we create a complete masterpiece. The choice is yours. Source sovereign free. Dea Cosmic Blu-ray, Galactic Guardian of the Mother Ark. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Nova Max, Galactic Disclosure. The Prime Creator has already given the go signal for the Galactic Federation of Light to start appearing in the skies of the world in large numbers. They are now allowed to openly interact with the people of the world. Yes, it is called the Galactic Disclosure. They will no longer wait for the governments of the world to do the disclosure, as they will do it themselves. The whole world will be able to see gigantic screens, monitors on the sides of these motherships, light ships, which will broadcast some messages to the whole world, much like what we see on our television channels today. And some of the people of the world will be invited to come up on board the ships and meet the Galactics in person. Those people that are sick will be given free healing treatment. At present and onwards, there will be no more delay for galactic disclosure, meaning the end is near. It does not mean that the earth is doomed. It does not mean that all life as we know it will cease to exist. It does not mean that there will be a great cataclysm. Rather, it is the end of the experiment that was done on earth, and an end to the allowed time for the Anunnakis and reptilians in ruling this world. But the spiritual hierarchy decided to extend it to give way for the preparation for the people of this world, and to allow the secret controllers of this world a chance to give up and surrender. That time is finally coming to an end, for sure, by next year. The Prime Creator as well as the spiritual hierarchy have already decided to go ahead and allow the galactics to directly interact with people of this world. It also means each and every human being on Earth will be given a chance to know where exactly in the universe they came from in terms of galactic origins. On every human DNA is an embedded code that identifies the true heritage of every single human being. We either came from the Pleiades, Atlantia, Sirius, Lemuria, Andromeda, Alpha Centauri, Arcturus, Mushaba, etc. An emphasis is given to human beings, but this is also especially true to the animals as well. When a complete galactic disclosure is conducted globally, there will be a reorientation and re-education of the people of this world about their true history. This also means that galactic travel will become possible. We will be given a chance to travel and visit the home planet and or the star system where we originally came from. Ashtar Command. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Meg Benedict. 2021 Gateway Finale. This week is the grand gateway finale of 2021. It has been a year of massive change, disruption, and reset. In numerology, 5 is transitional code for change. The 2021 555 gateway on May 5th initiated a triple dose of 5 energy. Throughout 2021, Uranus, the planet of unexpected change, transited Earth sign Taurus, activating the new Earth to come alive. We are being reminded to reconnect with nature and the elementals in oneness. 555 includes the 5 elements of earth, air, fire, water, and ether. Nothing can materialize in the world without nature. The 5th house in astrology represents the creative act in creating our expression in the physical world. Rapid change ignites the creative fire of new possibilities. The 2021 gateways amplified an upswing of incoming ascension energies that are transforming the human field, the electrical system, the light body, conscious mind, emotional intelligence, and heart magnetism. As the new Earth timeline rose in strength and stature during 2021, we simultaneously cleared lifetimes of past earthly history and anchored to our new Earth foundation. The heart healing supplied what we needed to adjust to the new 5D timeline. As star-seeded souls, we are planting our crystallized seeds of new Earth templates. During the year-end gateway between 12/12 and 12/21 solstice, we are blessed with an extraordinary plasma light infusion of solar power emanating from the spinning galactic vortex. The energy is greatly magnified during this window of time. While the gateway is conjunct the 0-point galactic center at 26 degrees Sagittarius, it is the most powerful time to set your visions and intentions for 2022. The cosmic gateways guide your journey into the new Earth timeline. On Tuesday, December 21st, the solstice occurs when the sun stands still between light and dark. It is a day of 0-point energy, the stillness between our past and our future. The galactic solstice spotlight reveals your path home. The solstice occurs on 12/21, the day that 12 and 21 are mirror opposites, bringing all into union, into balance, into oneness. It is the balance point of all creation. It only happens once a year when the solstice gateway opens a direct path to the great central sun, located at 26 degrees Sagittarius. It opens a cosmic portal to 0-point energy at the galactic center. It is also the day the sun enters Capricorn, an earth sign initiating a change in seasons. The dominant astrological event of 2021, the Saturn-Uranus square, reaches peak power on December 24th. Saturn, the planet of constriction, and Uranus, the planet of rebellion, form a collision between the old and the new, a massive rewiring happening gradually in the background. The Saturn-Uranus square is shaking loose entrenched systems and daily routines, decomposing the old hierarchical masculine system to form the new circular feminine system and unity consciousness. The impact of Saturn-Uranus square will continue into 2022 as we ignite a powerful 222 gateway in February on Divine Feminine Amplification from NewEarthCentral.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Gifts of ending the past to be fully present in the here and now are entering for you to begin expanding. You may have a long list of things to do that have been challenging to complete. Energies are giving you the push needed to accomplish tasks and move forward. This is because the time and energy you put into ending old Earth is completing itself. You are guided to move beyond the way life used to be for you. It may feel like you're always looking back to see the troubles that aren't far away. However, this time they cannot pursue you or go where you're going. Have faith knowing a new abundant life is happening as you are free from karma and sin. The Divine Feminine Kryst are being asked to protect themselves during this transition. With Venus soon to be retrograde, relationships from the past may be returning. Listen to your guidance if it's the right thing to be vulnerable and open up dialogue again. You may not want to, but feel obligated. However, the Most High says you're valuable and to remember your power and boundaries. We are in transition into the new right now. A life of fighting, defending, and protecting yourself from people that take advantage of you and your family is coming to an end. You don't need to fight anymore. Lay down your weapons of protection now. We are being flipped into our new Earth timeline, free of being controlled and manipulated. Be open to different life experiences and ways of being here. As a collective group and soul tribe, it's our time and we are ready to go together. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you from Carolyn Kundalini, Twin Flames. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Uranus retrograde in Taurus, trine Juno in Capricorn. Uranus is on the Sabian symbol, a young couple, window shopping. The best relationships of all kinds are those which positively encourage each other's uniqueness. All of us have something special to offer. Delight in those precious, original traits and quirks in those you love. The little things that make them who they are. Allow for loved ones to grow into themselves. Allow for change. Make space for personal self-expression too. Accept your own idiosyncrasies. Uranus trine Juno may also speak of revolutionizing commitments, changing agreements, renewing contracts. Consider what needs to be modernized to ensure long-term stability. On an inner level, this is a radical reset of personal values, a brilliant awakening to what is most important. Explore your options, consider what's on offer. Take all the time you need before you choose. Keep your eyes open and heart engaged. Sometimes we don't know what we want until we see it. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from Harmonic Convergence 2020 through 2028, on 13 moon 28-day count, December 16th marks always the 144th day of the 13 moon year. There is a wide spectrum of harmonic factors of unique, multidimensional significance correlated to this date. Today is therefore a good opportunity to remember that we are also now transiting a new fractal stage within the process of harmonic convergence, galactic synchronization that has been taking place from 2012 to 2021. 144 in sacred geometry, time-space intersection of sacred proportions. Number 144, 12 times 12, corresponds to the 12th position on the Fibonacci sequence, the mathematical principle present in all nature, and also embedded into the 13-unit structure of the cosmology of time. 144 is the only number on the Fibonacci spiral that is a square and a circle, spiral, at the same time. A divine intersection of golden proportions where space, square, and time circle meet. These harmonic attributes explain why the Maya devised the number as the basis of their sacred Baktun count of 13 periods of 144,000 days each. The 22 cycles of 144 days of the return of sacred power. According to the Galactic Spiral Density Wave timeline, July 26, 2013 signaled the completion of 7 cycles of the 144 days each, known as the cycles of the return of sacred power. The completion of these 7 cycles marked the galactic synchronization event horizon and the start of a new 104,000 tune galactic spiral density wave pulsation. On November 4th, 2021, NS 1.34.4.18 Keen 6513 Serpent. As we close the 13-day wave spell of prophecy, we also closed key harmonic markers. On the ancient Mayan long count, we closed the 9th tune cycle, since we closed the 13th Bach tune of 144,000 days, LC 13.0.0.0.04, a jaw, LC 13.0.9.0.07, a jaw. On the new Sirius count, this prophetic marker corresponded to the completion of 21 cycles of 144 days each, since we crossed the galactic synchronization event horizon of July 25th through the 26th, 2013. In other words, adding these 21 cycles of 144 days to the 7 cycles leading to galactic synchronization last November 4th, 2021, we closed a perfect harmonic of 28 cycles, 7 plus 21, of 144 days of the return of sacred power. And from 13 moon peace time, Keen 107, blue electric hand. As you recall, there are the 6 stages of creation, and then there is the 7th. The 7th solar seal represents the power of knowledge and healing, which is symbolized in the human realm by the hand. The hand can heal, the hand can create. It can play the violin, play the flute, paint, or run a computer. All of that is with the power of the hand. The hand represents the power of 7, the 7th power. When we look at the human being in relation to all species, from what we can see physically, this is what distinguishes the human being, the hand, informed by the power of 7. 28 meditations on the law of time. Key 6.2, application to the synchronotron system, to 3D biology, elevates consciousness to a self-transcendent, superconscious identification with the whole of totality, which naturally displaces self-attachments and emotions. The plan of unification works in this way. 260 keys to synchronotron. Cosmic history for Moon 6, Day 4. We are using words and images as a bridge to indicate the level of alteration within our self-perception, consciousness, and in our own genetic coding that is now occurring. Rhythmic Lizard Moon, Moon 6. Lizard symbolizes teaching us that there are powers yet untapped within us. Powers of regeneration and renewal are available to us so that we may be transformed and transcend beyond our wounds and what has happened to us. Seeing a lizard is a reminder that you do have the power and that you need to spend more time cultivating your highest path. From 13 Moon Peace Time. Today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 107, blue electric hand. Electric is a name for the number 3, and its keywords are activate, service, and bond. This is the 3rd day of the Red Serpent wave spell and the 2nd portal day in a row. The journey takes off now at such a speed. Expect to feel a little weird and lightheaded today. Electric days are always high energy, and when they occur on a portal day, that's a crazy combination that only happens 3 times in a cycle of the Tzolk'in. Today is Blue Hand, which represents accomplishment, healing, and knowing. Not only is it an electric day and a portal day, we also add in the mix the healing energies of the Blue Hand. It is easy to imagine how one could activate healing. The Serpent Wave spell, although intense, does offer healing through the transformative process, the shedding of our old selves. Much can be accomplished today, but be prepared to be worn out from all that energy. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, blue electric hand, 3, Manique, Keen, 107, December 16, 2021, activating healing and accomplishment. 16/12/2021 equals 7/3/5 equals 7/8 equals 15 equals 6. Day code 16, struck by lightning, unforeseen events. 7, magic, mystic, spiritual initiation. 15, spiritual alchemy, charisma, magnetism. 6, heaven, Christ, family, harmony, fertility. Month year codes. 12, acquiring strength, wisdom. 3, Holy Trinity, joy, creativity, communication. 5, freedom, liberation, change, transformation. 8, infinite, abundant, source flow. Keen 107 equal 8, abundance, infinity, flow. Unexpected and spontaneous magic happening today. A dramatic turnaround in your health and vitality, accomplishing great things. Today is another potent day in the evolution of planet Earth. More power to break out of the box from any form of imprisonment or anything limiting your freedom. Day 3 in the Red Serpent wave spell of survival, instinct, kundalini rising, life force, passion, and rapid transformation through shedding of our old skin. How are we liking this serpent energy so far, planetary kin? Very interesting that El Soleil emitted 19 solar flares, 16 B class, 3 C class, on December 14th, the start of this Red Serpent fiery wave spell, and Mars has just entered Capricorn, heating up the demise of the old patriarchal control system. We have very combustible energy indeed, and the Sagittarius month of fire, triple the fire, the earth-shattering potent power. I hope that we all can rise out of the survival game in the old matrix and embrace our shamanic powers, transcending the fear and control game. Today we are given the power to utilize the vitality and life force energies of Chik Chan to accomplish great healing and dedication to divine service. Tone of creation, today's tone is electric. This is pure genius energy, Nikola Tesla power, the electric tone coupled with the blue monkey and the white wizard magic, and throw in the serpent energies on our second gap day and we have enough dynamite to blow 10 Bastilles. Be very careful with that high voltage current. Electric days are super potent for catalyzing change and fueling what you want to create through focused intent. This electric tone of service is amplified today through this electric seed year. Electric is tone number 3 in the tone of creation. It is the first of 3 emotional realm tones. Its focus is on being of service to others through the action of bonding. That is, coming together with others to co-create and be of service. Electric energy provides the ignition or spark for your manifestation. It is a current that needs to keep moving and flowing, transmitting energy. It also adds power to anything you are creating today, an extra electrical boost to draw upon. The power of 3 is derived from 2 units merging and creating the third, more powerful entity. This action duplicates the essence of bonding and service that the electric tone provides. Today we may be experiencing close bonding and divine, destined relationships that reflect a timeless quality of enchantment. Romantic unions may be heightened through the sensual and provocative serpentile energies. Today beckons you to become emotionally mature. Expand your focus from purely bonding with one to the joy of bonding with all. Together with your divine counterpart, offer your united energies to be of divine service to humanity. Another super potent day, incredible power and magic energies at your disposal to channel into your divine service projects. A strong electrical charge exists between monadic souls, so coupled with today's code, this makes for a very electrifying experience. Expect sparks to fly. Today's question is, how can I accomplish great healing through applying my magical power to liberate myself and others through divine service? So, beloveds, today is an amazing day, a great day to achieve potent healing. We are using the magical available to us to push through any perceived boundaries, trusting the divine energies that would like to be accomplished through us. We are all very divine electrical conduits today. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Power to the people. Viva la revolution. Unleash your magic. Divine blessings for electrical magical miracles today. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 107, Blue Electric Hand. The mantra, the code for today is, I activate in order to know. Bonding healing, I seal the store of accomplishment. With the electric tone of service, I am guided by the power of magic. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your visions, your dreams, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. And we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Kenna, for raising your pledge on Patreon. Thank you very much, Divine Sister of the Light. If you'd like to support us in our work and help us continue bringing these transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge on whitegoldeagle.com. Or if you'd like to make a one-time donation, you could do so to our link to PayPal at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with the divine decrees from Divine Sister of the Light, Sandra Walter. Beloved stargates of ascension, within and without, I send you my heartfelt gratitude, love, and service. I open myself as an intentional conduit of Source and the divine frequencies of pure love light now from ascensionpath.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Keep anchoring these high, intense frequency codes and downloads through your sacred vessel and deep into the sacred crystalline core of Pachamama. And be sure to keep breathing sacred breath deep within your vessel, your avatar. It is the sacred prana, the healing chi, the heavenly chi, that empowers us, that strengthens our vessel, our fortitude, our spirit, our mind. So fill your body with the heavenly golden chi and blaze this realm with the sacred violet flame, the violet ray of Saint Germain, and the power of your almighty I Am presence. Keep walking your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step. Keep shining your light brightly into the night, and be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.